Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy to see you here again or for the first time. We'll have two categories, makeup and skincare, because for me these two just go together. I cannot imagine doing makeup without skincare and vice versa, doing skincare without doing makeup after it. For skincare, it's a little bit harder to take everything that I bought in winter from the 1st of December until the 28th of February and review all of these things, because with skincare I would like to try the product really well. I would like to use half of the product, if not the whole product, before I recommend something or say anything about the product. So I have some skincare that I bought back in November or October that I haven't used much, but now when we're in spring I used it enough to share my final thoughts on them. And the same goes for newly bought products. For example, I have two of these ampoules, green tomato ampoules. I've been using them for around 3 weeks, but not every day. So you see how much I used. What can I say about this product if I used that much? I cannot say anything about it, and I don't want to say something that will be rushed and probably incorrect. Same goes for this toner. I recently bought this, not recently, but I bought this VT sparkling toner. I've been using it for around 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks, almost every morning, but as you can see, I tend to think that I like it, but when I see not even a half is used from it, I feel bad speaking about it. Same goes for this. Again, I tend to think that I like it, but it's a shame to show a product like this and to say that you really loved it, oh, it's my holy grail, and it's used this much. And also this clay mask from Bringgreen that we tested with you in one of my videos. I used it like 3 times, I think. So what can I say about it? Nothing yet. In my thinking of the world, this is not correct. So I'm not going to be speaking about them, even though I bought them in winter. I will be speaking about the products that I've used a lot or I finished, or if I understand right away that the product is not for me. Maybe in this situation it's going to be almost full, but if I understand that it gives me irritation, why would I continue to use it, right? I actually forgot one sunscreen. Almost forgot one sunscreen. So these products will go in my spring review, spring rating. I will be showing you the bottles and the products. I of course apologize for my hands that are again eaten like all the skin. Before we start with skincare, I just wanted to mention that my skin is very oily, acne prone, and also prone to clogged pores, so I'm choosing my ingredients in skincare very carefully. Let's start with cleansing because it's logical. I used up another bottle of this Centella, Madagascar Centella light cleansing oil. I absolutely love this thing. I showed like 3 or 2 bottles of it in my video about skincare, and I showed this bottle, said that I started a new one. Yes, I started a new one. This is it. I successfully used it up and I already have another bottle, so it's my 4th or 5th bottle. This cleansing oil made me not want to experiment with cleansing oils and buy new ones, because this one works amazingly. Why would I buy any other one, even if they're as good as this one? This one is so accessible to me. It's not expensive and I can just go in the drugstore like 2 minutes walking and buy this one. From one point I'm saying to myself, come on, buy other products, experiment, because you are a content creator now, you need to show something new in your videos. But when something goes wrong with cleansing, everything goes wrong with my skin. Everything. For me, cleansing is the most important part. And some recent situations with me when I tried to experiment with cleansing, they show it. I'm not ready to experiment with cleansing. I don't know which oil to try and why. This is so easy to use and it destroys any makeup. Yesterday I had the same makeup, like heavier eye makeup, but instead of having false eyelashes like what I have now, I had just many layers of Judi Doll mascara. And what do you think? I was washing my face with this cleansing oil and I was just massaging it around my eyes gently for a long time. I mean like 3 minutes for sure. But it completely removed all the mascara, all these eyeshadows, all these sparkles that you see. It completely removed everything. I don't know how they did it for a little price to make such a great product. Many people mentioned Haru Haru Wonder cleansing oil under my video, and I tried it, but I tried like a tester, and it was like much more oily. If this one feels like a combination between an oil and emulsion, Haru Haru Wonder felt like straight up oil, so really like oily obviously, and it smelled like a sunflower oil, like the oil that people cook with. It's just the experience and the smell that I didn't really like, but the oil was nice. In this one, everything is perfect. The texture, the smell, I mean, there is no smell from what I think, from what I know there is some kind of smell, but it's, I know, do they have a fragrance here? It smells pleasant. It smells like some kind of flower. Here, everything is perfect for me, so I don't think I will experiment with oils more. I have some cleansing products. First of all, this one. I purchased this one instead of buying my favorite again, Madagascar Centella. I have it here, literally. Ample Foam. I purchased this one because I was expecting something similar from it. Mizon Low pH Cleanser. I like this one a lot. This one is a gel cleanser. It's not a foam. And it's a little bit hard to like spread and move around your face first when you apply it, but then it gets much easier, and it cleanses really well. I typically, with all my experience with cleansing after acne, after like a lot of black spots like closed comedones, I feel like I'm a master of cleansing already. I feel immediately if I didn't cleanse well enough. I feel it right away. And the opposite, if I cleansed very well, I feel it. This one cleanses amazingly. It cleanses really good. It has, from like important things to me, it has BHA, it has tea tree. So yeah, amazing cleanser. It's only that it's a little bit harder to spread, but to me it's not a big minus. I can bear with that. But to me, these are equal. The Mizon one, the Mizon one, and Skin 10041. Yeah, I would think that they're on the same level of goodness. Oh, you guys, this is it. I told myself, experiment with cleansing, try a new format, try a new formula, try something new, I said to myself. Awful. Actually, you know what? I will put this cleanser in my I hate these products video because I have a lot to say about it. I know that it's very individual. I will not say that the product itself is bad, but obviously I hate these products video is not about objectively bad products, it's about my very bad experience with products. Let's move forward to pads. I think that I didn't include it in my skincare video, so I'm including it here. For the first time in my life, I tried toner pads. Why I didn't try them before, in general, why I didn't try this format before? Because I don't understand the format of using like one-use things and then to throw them away. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I'm using sheet masks, especially when I'm traveling. I'm taking sheet masks because it's much easier than to take a whole product. But the pads, like you have these pads that you're using once and then you're throwing them away, and I'm feeling bad every time. I'm feeling bad for having so many bottles, for having like a lot of empty bottles. I don't know, I would prefer to have less waste, to just use a toner. So yeah, this is why I was hesitant, but finally I decided to try because everyone is trying. Like, I will be honest with you, everyone is trying, and that's why I decided to try as well. So I bought these Numbuzin, is it correct to say? Pore Zero Peeling Egg Toner Pad. I wasn't using it every day, obviously, only on the days when I want my skin to be really smooth, when I want my makeup and my base and my whole skin to look flawless, almost like a smooth surface. Some days are like this. Some days I want to feel more comfortable, some days I want to feel more confident, some days I want my makeup to be like completely flawless. Sometimes I'm doing it before to make a video, for the skin to be good on the video, but quite honestly, my skin looks always better in a video than it looks in real life. I don't know, maybe it's always like this, but on the video my skin always looks much better than it looks in real life. Anyway, so these are toner pads with PHA, and I specifically bought these ones because they're with PHA, and I'm taking the pad, I'm taking the side that is with a texture, And I start to gently massage my face, but especially the areas that I want to smooth out and avoid the areas that are more sensitive, like here around my eyes. And I'm doing this like massage for 2 minutes or 3, and that's it. My skin is exfoliated, it's perfect, it's smooth. I understand that with a toner, the effect would not be that good because the toner is like a liquid that I just apply. I don't do any physical like rubbing like this. So the pads are giving much better effect, but still, if these are like calming pads or the pads with another function, not exfoliating, I'm not sure. Do we need pads? Tell me, please tell me. But still, I feel bad for like having something that I apply and then I throw it away for a trip. This obviously cannot be taken for a trip. It's huge. It's huge. So I never traveled with that, obviously. Do you think the toner pads is better than having a toner first? And second, are you using them? I don't know how to feel about toner pads, really. Together with these toner pads, I had the refill of the toner pads. It was like a pack plus refill on OliveYoung, and this arrived in October. There are 70 pads, and this is how much I used. More than half a year it takes to finish this. It's because I was scared that they will dry out, because I'm not using them very often. I was scared that they will dry out. 5 months later, it's just that I see that they completely sucked in all the liquid that was here, but they're still very usable. I will not touch them with my fingers. Alright, let's move forward. I have a toner, just a toner that I took when I was waiting. It's a long story. Anyway, I didn't have a toner to use. I was waiting for my VT toner, but my parcel from OliveYoung was stuck in customs. I was in the situation where I didn't have a toner. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I didn't want to buy any other toner. So I just went again in the drugstore that is 2 minutes walking from my house, and I bought this one. This toner, I see it everywhere sold in like the drugstores, not only the local ones, but in the countries around the country I live in. So I'm presuming that people are using this. I've never seen this brand. S&P Prep Hydration Care Peptaronic, Peptide and Hyaluronic Acid. This was like 10 euros. Unfortunately, it fell in my bathroom, and because of that, now it's barely closing, and I have this. By the way, if you are thinking that I didn't use that much, this bottle is huge. I used a lot of it already, but this bottle is huge. It will take me a lot of time to even use half of it. 320 milliliters, almost 11 ounces. It's not watery. Even if you think that it's watery, it's not. I don't feel like it's doing anything skincare. Even if it has some peptides even if it has some peptides and hyaluronic acid, I don't think that it goes deeper into your skin and absorbs, because every time when I'm applying it on my skin, it's like an emulsion that just stays on the surface of your skin and slowly dries down. When I feel that something goes deeply in my skin and penetrates deeper, you can feel how fast it's happening. You can feel that the product is not on the surface of your skin, and in seconds you feel that the product got absorbed. Watch my video on skincare. I'm explaining about products that work this way. With this, for like 3 minutes, if not more, your skin feels still wet, still like this product is on top of it. Nothing is absorbed, it's just on top, like not a thick layer. It doesn't feel thick, almost like you applied water on your skin and you're waiting for it to get absorbed. So yeah, but why am I using it, you will ask? Because it's a great thing for makeup preparation, especially on the days when I need to film a video or when I need to film 2 makeups. Let's say I need to remove the makeup, so I know that I will now prep my skin and I will remove my makeup in 2 hours. In this case, I'm not using like skincare that was not cheap or the ones that I really love, the ones that I'm using every day. Why would I apply and wash off really good skincare, right? So I'm using this as my makeup prep. It's not bad as a makeup prep. I'm just saying that it's not a skincare to me. So I would think about it as a primer. Like if you're someone who does a lot of makeups and you need something really inexpensive that will work like a primer, because I mentioned a primer that is 30 milliliters for whatever price, even if it's $10, but 30 milliliters against 320 milliliters for $10. Moving forward, let's see serums. I have 2 serums to show. One I hate, another one I love. It's a hate. It's a hate, but I will explain to you why here shortly, and I will put it in I hate these products video, but I'm still thinking like if it's worth putting there or not, because to me it is clear why I don't like it. This one I didn't buy myself. yesstyle has sent it to me for review. Let's start with the fact that I love niacinamide. Niacinamide does amazing things to my skin. Once I tried a product with 10% niacinamide and zinc. It was, what is the name of that brand? That was like crazy popular in 2020. The Ordinary. I tried their 10% niacinamide serum and I couldn't understand. At that time I was trying a lot of The Ordinary and other Western brands and my skincare was awful. Like I end up throwing away everything, especially The Ordinary. I could not understand why my skin is full of red small spots. Small red spots all over my face. This typically doesn't happen. I either have like underskin acne or closed comedones. I do not typically have little red spots. It only happens if some product that I'm using is bad for me. It's never related to stress, to sleep, to eating, to my diet. It's always related to skincare if I have this kind of reaction. Back then I was reading a lot about niacinamide and the concentrations, how much niacinamide is good and how much is too much. And after I read some articles, some arguments, I realized that it could be like the amount of niacinamide in that serum. I stopped using it for a while and immediately my red spots, they disappeared. Then I started using it again and they came back. So to me it was obvious what was happening. The only question that was left, is it the serum itself, the formulation, or is it 10% niacinamide that does this? The question wasn't answered. I didn't want to buy it with my own money to be disappointed. So when I had the opportunity to take it from yesstyle in exchange for a review, I decided to do it, to test it. Exactly the same thing happened. My whole face was in this red little spots, exactly the same reaction as to The Ordinary 10% niacinamide. And to me it was clear that it's just not my formulation. This is not for me. 10% niacinamide is too much. I mentioned another serum with 5% niacinamide, a little bit of niacinamide, maybe up to 5%, does wonders for my skin, but 10% is too much. And another serum is an absolute love. It's a yes. This one is Mary and May 6 Peptide Complex. I started to feel the difference and the effect of this serum after maybe like 2 or 3 usages. So my skin felt much more like plumped. I felt like the elasticity of the skin has increased, which is something that I really think a lot about, especially after I lost a little bit too much weight. It doesn't matter now. I loved every second of using it. I took it for vacation. I'm very minimal with my skincare during the trips and I only take like the most important things, which was this serum was one of the most important things. My skin was so just healthy, not just glowing and healthy looking. It was also much more full, like healthy full. I mean, I wanted to purchase the second bottle. Unfortunately, it wasn't in stock in any Korean cosmetic shop locally here. It's also not on OliveYoung. You can only buy it, I believe, on yesstyle. I don't want to wait for it forever on yesstyle, so I prefer to wait until it's in stock in my local shops so that I can buy. And yeah, I cannot wait to buy it again. Absolutely no words how consistently good my skin felt. I miss the effect that it was giving me, because I'm saying I miss because it's empty. I know that maybe you cannot see it, but as you can see, there is nothing. Maybe except this drop. Let's speak about creams and one night mask, but I use it as a cream. Another viral product I took on my trip, I took this cream and I took this Mary and May serum, and this combo, the combo was fire. My skin looked amazing. This one is Dr. Althea 345 Relief Cream, exactly this one. Not the intensive one, not any other creams, only this one I tried. I feel so happy about it. I cannot use thicker creams, thicker textures, because my pores are prone to clog. I think that here I should clarify that not all thicker creams will clog my pores. I don't want you to think like this. It's just that in the majority of creams with thicker texture, they have some ingredients or formulations that tend to block my pores. Yeah, so I'm using mostly like gel creams. It's like something in between a normal cream and a gel cream, something in between. I cannot show you unfortunately because I used it up, like I tried to squeeze every milligram of it. It has like thicker feeling on the face, but you can have like a very thin layer of it, or you can also have a thick layer of it, which is what I was doing. I would apply more in the night to have like hydration the whole night, to wake up. You know how you're waking up and your skin is amazing and already prepared for makeup. You don't even need to apply anything. I still apply something, but I like this kind of skin, and I would use a thinner layer in the morning, or sometimes I would not use it in the morning. It depends how I feel. It didn't feel sticky, it didn't feel greasy. I saw some comments that people feel like it's greasy on their faces, people with oily skin. I don't know, I also have oily skin, but I didn't feel like it's sticky or greasy. It was really comfortable, it absorbed really quickly. It was just so pleasant and nice to have. And to me, this became like, how can I say it, like a recovery cream, because when I was using it, I tried a higher percentage of retinol, and I had really fragile skin barrier, and I started to use this cream. It just recovered my skin. I feel like retinol or retinol, like whatever you're using that is like stronger, in the combination with this cream, perfect. I use up two, as you can see, but I want to buy the third one just to always have it, because it's like a safe cream for me. This is a recovery cream. If something happens, I can use this one and everything will be restored. The only thing is that it's, again, always sold out in the local shops. Another thing I'm using as a cream, but it's actually a night mask, is this Abib Rice Probiotics Overnight Mask. First of all, let me start with the fact that I really like Abib as a brand. I tried their serum with Yuja, like the yellow one. I tried their calming essence, again the green one. It was like years ago, so I don't remember. And I felt like this brand was popular in the past. I felt like people were, at least Koreans, were speaking about it. I saw like the stands in OliveYoung, and I felt like the brand is popular. Now I don't hear anyone speaking about them. I don't see it in videos. I don't see anyone speaking about them, and I'm wondering why. And now I'm buying their products again to understand if anything has changed, like formulas. And this product is amazing. I really love it, but I don't understand why no one is speaking about Abib. Have you ever heard about this brand? This one is a Rice Probiotics Overnight Mask. This is a gel-like mask. As you can see, just transparent like this. I used definitely more than half. Smells just clean, doesn't have a very distinguished smell, and this is a kind of product that I apply before going to sleep. I go to sleep and I wake up with a very soft, plump, healthy looking skin. I'm pretty sure that I can just wash it off after sleeping and apply my makeup right away, and it will look good. I don't need any makeup prep, because this preps my skin quite well. It makes my skin really like soft and plump. I don't know what else to say. A really just healthy looking, calm skin. It's great. In terms of the effect that it gives on my skin, the minuses are in the format, of course. Not everyone will like it. First of all, it's a mask, so it doesn't get fully absorbed in your skin. You can feel it on your face. It's a very, not a very, but it's a sticky mask. So if you're sleeping on one side or another, you'll probably stick to your pillow. But I sleep on my back, so to me it's not a huge minus. Second, it's not so easy to spread on your face because it's like a sticky and goopy texture. It's not just like a gel cream. Let me show you. You have a spatula, you have this. You need to take it from the jar. I don't know. If you don't like this format, it's for you to decide. Let me see how I can show it to you. So let's scoop out a little bit and apply it on my hand somewhere where you can see. Okay. Okay, so I have it on my hand. Yeah, but it's not very visible on the video, but it's not that easy to spread on my face. Of course, on the video, you cannot feel how I'm spreading it. So how can I show you that it's sticky? Let's try it with this spatula. It's a little bit sticky. You see? The spatula sticks to my arm. So honestly, to me, all of this doesn't matter. If I'm buying a cream, of course, I would expect it to absorb. But if I'm buying a night mask. I do not expect it to absorb. I will continue to test more Abib products because I feel like people should know about them. I don't understand why no one is talking about it. And the last product from skincare that I'm sharing with you is the sunscreen. The Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rise Plus Probiotics SPF 50 PA+++++. Here I have nothing to say. This product is as good as people say. It's really easy to spread, absorbs quickly, doesn't leave white cast, and it's super affordable. So this one, I believe that I will go through many packages of it. I mean, I also love my Misha sunscreen, which is even less expensive than this one. And to me, they're like two of my favorite sunscreens. Always work with makeup, with all the foundations, all concealers that I have. Perfect. I know that things are different in the US right now, and like the topic with sunscreens is now big. We have absolutely no qualification, not enough knowledge to speak about it. Please share with us what's happening. I understand that you cannot sell in the US market sunscreens with like ingredients or filters that were not approved by FDA. Is this what's happening? Okay, let me take a little break and I will get back with makeup. 1 hour 30 minutes. Unbelievable. This video will be like 3 hours long. The footage will be 3 hours long. All right, I took some rest and now it's time to speak about makeup. When I was speaking about skincare, I separated it in categories, like one step of skincare after another. Here I separated it in clear categories: yes, maybe, and no. I will also speak about lenses, kind of like a separate category. For some people it's part of makeup, for some people it's not a part of makeup. To me, it is a part of makeup that I do for videos. I wanted to mention the makeup that I'm still testing. First of all is this Wet n Wild eye primer. I just opened it today. I didn't manage to do anything with it. I recently saw in Reels on Instagram and bought this Sky High Diamond Glitter Mascara. I haven't opened it even once. I'm waiting to make a short video with it, so I will get back to you with my feedback on this. Like, I'm thinking if I should include this powder or not. I bought this powder and I'm using it every day at this point to test it, but still I'm not confident enough to share with you my thoughts. I feel like they will be rushed and maybe not truthful if I share my thoughts with you now. I will use it more and I will get back to you in spring. Let's start with lenses. This winter, for the first time, I tried OLENS and I have my thoughts about it. First of all, I don't know why everyone on TikTok says that these lenses are so comfortable. First of all, I'm a professional lens wearer. I wear lenses almost every single day for a long time, for around 8 hours, sometimes 10. I understand that it's a lot, but I'm in the university the whole day, or I have meetings the whole day, or I just need to go out. I never wear glasses when I need to go out, when I need to meet other people, because I hate being in glasses. I hate wearing glasses. I hate the feeling of glasses. I hate that I cannot see on the sides. I have very good side vision and I really hate that I cannot see on the sides when I'm wearing glasses. I don't like that when I'm wearing makeup they leave this kind of awful marks and destroy your makeup. Plus, your eyes always look smaller even if you have like the thinnest lens. To me, glasses is a no. I wear lenses for a long time, as I said already, so I'm wearing very thin, really breathable lenses, the ones that are comfortable when you're wearing them for a long time. I typically wear Cooper Vision. I know that there are many types of Cooper Vision lenses, and I don't remember how they're called, so it will be somewhere on the screen. These are the lenses that I'm wearing. It's not an advertisement, obviously, not a recommendation, it's just the lenses that I find the most breathable. Before that, I was wearing AquaView like 2 weeks lenses, but they're not as breathable as Cooper Vision, so I cannot wear them for like extended amount of time. And yeah, these are just transparent lenses. I'm sharing it with you for you to know how familiar I am with wearing lenses, let's say, because I see on TikTok especially so many people saying that OLENS are so comfortable to wear them for a long time. And I have a question: what kind of lenses these people are wearing on the daily basis? I tried OLENS and it's definitely not something I'm ready to wear for extended period of time. I'm not ready to wear them more than 3 hours because they are so not breathable and they're really thick. You can feel that you're wearing lenses. You can feel them on your eyes. I'm feeling them right now. I'm wearing them. For me, colored lenses are not something that I'm ready to wear the whole day. I will not go out with them. For me, colored lenses is a great addition to the makeup, but I'm mostly filming with them. Filming, making photos, I do not go out. with colored lenses. So for me, it's like not a bad thing that I cannot wear them for a long time. It's just that I feel strange that people on TikTok are saying that you can wear them for a long time, that they're so comfortable. I feel like they just haven't tried good lenses. Because when I was recommended Cooper Vision, I was really skeptical. I thought that my AquaView lenses are the most comfortable, the best ones, and then I switched to Cooper Vision, and this is when you feel the difference. When you are wearing really good lenses, it's really hard to go back. If you're wearing lenses every day and you're planning to buy OLENS to wear them every day for extended period of time, or like for the whole day, for 5 hours, for 6 hours, no. The OLENS lenses are thick and you can feel them on your eyes. But apart from that, they're not like tearing apart. They're not, I don't feel like they're bad quality. Do not expect them to be like for extended wear or to feel weightless, to feel like you have nothing in your eyes. I bought these two. One is OLENS Glowy Ash Gray. Another one is OLENS Cherry Moon Gray. Obviously, they are created for people with brown eyes. When I see OLENS on brown eyes, it looks natural and like beautiful. Their eyes look naturally big and naturally defined, like there's some kind of beautiful shine in the eyes of the people. On my blue eyes, they look very artificial. They look like you are wearing lenses 100%. It doesn't look natural at all. So if you have like, I don't know what kind of eyes I have, blue or green, or if you have light eyes, be prepared that this will not give you natural effect. The glowy ones are the most unnatural ones to me. This kind of alien effect, I would say. The cherry moon ones, they look a little bit better if you have not a natural makeup, but this kind of makeup, like dark makeup, like what I have right now. I'm wearing these lenses right now, so if you're thinking of buying, look carefully. Keep in mind that I'm wearing like heavier eye makeup, so they look a little bit different. They look more unnatural when I have natural makeup on or only these lenses on. But yeah, you can definitely see that I'm wearing lenses. But if I have like more visible makeup, I feel like they blend in well. This is how they look in the packaging, and this is like in comparison with the glowy one. Glowy will look more unnatural. It's more defined. You see how it's like, you can see the ring here. Another lens I tried was Colorvue colored soft contact lenses. These are not Korean. I think that they're made, I swear, for the past 20 minutes I've been looking where these lenses are made, but I cannot find. It's very strange. The brand is emphasizing that they have headquarters in 3 different countries, that their lenses are made according to all the European standards, that they're all FDA approved, or I don't know, made according to all the US standards, all the possible standards, all the possible certifications they have, but they do not state where they're made. That is sketchy. I don't like it. These ones are also really unnatural. They are soft, just like they write it. They're really soft and they're thinner than OLENS. They're thinner than OLENS, they're soft, but they look completely unnatural. They're the least natural out of these 3 that I'm showing you. So it looks like this is blue, and as you can see, the ring is very visible. Everything is so visible. When I'm saying that they will look really unnatural, I don't mean that it's bad or good. I'm just letting you know, some people are aiming for more like strange effect, more alien-like. Some people are aiming for the opposite, natural effect. This is why I'm mentioning it. I'm not mentioning it as something bad, and maybe I will make a dedicated, like, separated video, because I don't see many videos on contact lenses. I don't know why. Is it like too much responsibility? This is why people are not making videos about it. Let's start with lip prep. I typically put it in either skincare or makeup. So I bought this Dalgona lip balm from Bringgreen on OliveYoung, and I didn't expect anything from it. I just bought it to show you, to try it, to let you know if the smell is too artificial or not, to let you know if it's working, at least, because I was thinking of it as of like merch for fans of the series, which I'm not a fan of the series. I almost never watch anything, so I'm not a fan. And I tried it and I didn't expect it to be so good. As you can see, I have like quite a big dip in it with my finger because I'm using it on a daily basis. I really really like it. Yes, it does smell sweet, and if you watch me, you know that I don't like sweet smells. But this one is not like chemically sweet, not too artificially sweet. It smells exactly like Dalgona, if you ever tried it, but if you've never tried Dalgona, it's like just the smell of sugar and a bit of caramel, something like that. And it's not too defined, and it's actually working quite well. I need quite some lip prep because I'm biting my lips all the time, and it makes my lips really nourished, even, and I can apply anything on top of them. So yeah, I'm not someone who has perfect lips already and I'm recommending you this product. I have a lot of texture on my lips because I'm biting them, eating the skin from them all the time when I need to concentrate or when I'm nervous. Yes, I have this kind of bad habits, and yeah, I need to put more attention to my lip care. Let's apply it now. I understand that I have lipstick, but maybe just to show you. Okay, concealer. We tried this with you in trying trendy OliveYoung products. This is a personal single concealer from Dear.A. This one is 07 Blooming Pink, and we tried it with you. I initially planned to make it my under eye concealer, but it turned out to be too pale for me. Actually, this one is too bright for me. This one is a little bit too bright for me, so you see, it barely looks pink. So instead of using it under my eyes, because I like something more peachy, a little bit darker under my eyes, I'm using it to brighten some parts. Regarding the formula, I don't see anything becoming like cakey. It's a good concealer. It's lasting, it's creamy. It feels a little bit like oily, but it doesn't clog my pores. I didn't see like any ingredients that typically would clog my pores. I used it so many times already, nothing has clogged my pores. So it doesn't fix itself. So you will need to use a powder product on top. Let's see blushes. I have two blushes that I really love. These two. First one is alternativestereo Cream Cheek Balmy. This was a love from the first sight. Typically I never have something like this with a makeup product. It was so easy to apply, so easy to blend, and it's very pigmented, but even if you overdo it a little bit, you can easily just blend it out and make it less pigmented. Really beautiful, like plum color, and the nicest thing is that you can achieve this color, but you can also apply it thinner, so it will be barely there, or brighter blush, or you can achieve exactly this color, like really deep one. Yeah, this is so easy to work with. Again, it doesn't clog my pores. I just have to say that if something is in the best category, it obviously means that it doesn't clog my pores. So yeah, if you're looking for a K-beauty blush that will work for sure, I think that it's this one. It's just amazing. Like, it doesn't have any flaws. I'm thinking that I want more colors, but typically I never buy more colors of a product even if I liked the formula a lot, because I know that I will never use it up. I will have more products, I will have more cream blushes to test, to try, to share with you, and I know I will never use it up. So I'm trying not to clutter my space by having the same product in many different colors. I prefer to choose only one color that I like, something that is unique to my collection or something that I'm using consistently. So I do not promise that I will buy more colors of anything that I call the best. And another blush that is quite similar in the formula is this lilybyred. This one I didn't buy myself. yesstyle has sent it to me for review. I enjoyed this one, and it's, yeah, as I said already, it's a bit similar to alternativestereo one. It's only that the packaging here is not easy to open. So it looks like this. It is pigmented. This color is 02 Beam. And let me just swatch it. Did I swatch it with the same finger? Sorry, once again, with this one. Okay, to show the pigmentation, let me just 1, 2. Let's do it like this. Oh, sorry. This is it, with like 1, 2, what I did. And it's a very cool toned pink. I think we can all agree here that it's a very bright and cool toned pink. You can also apply it in a way that it's really bright, really shows up, but you can also apply it in a thinner layer. I like maybe something in between. I'm wearing it right now on my cheeks. I really like cool toned blush. I like how it looks. It's, again, it's amazing. It's long lasting, no issue in application or with its blendability. I know that it's really hyped up, and I think that the hype the hype. Why am I saying the hype? Like, no one is using this word at this point. It's really, what can I say, popular. I think that this is well deserved. The only thing, the only like minor inconvenience here, no, two minor inconveniences, can you say like this, like two minuses that are not huge, but they're there. Everything goes here. Like, I see all the dust, all the hairs, or the little particles, almost like everything sticks to this blush. Like, I see it. I know that maybe you will not see it, but everything just sticks to it. Another thing I don't understand, on the packaging, it's not written when it expires after opening. It's not written on the cardboard packaging, and it's not written here as well. See? This is the packaging. This is the name. Made in Korea. Lilybyred, like the name again, and the expiration date of the product itself, like before you even open it. But where is the sign when it expires after opening? Here, the sign is here. You see the open bottle, and it's written 12 months. So I have no idea when it expires. I presume that it expires in 12 months, because typically this kind of product, they expire in 12 months unless it's some kind of clean beauty. But this makes me a little bit nervous. Let's continue. Let's discuss highlighters. I have two highlighters that I decided they are my favorite ones. Let's start with fwee. I tried fwee highlighter. This one is 12 Mary Aurora. It's amazing highlighter. I know that I haven't tried so many highlighters in my life, because in the past I was never wearing highlighter. This for me was a banned product. I hated highlighters, and now it's one of my favorite products. I love highlighters, especially like the unusual ones, the ones that give you like blue glow or purple glow. It's so interesting to wear something like this. I'm wearing it right now, but I think that with this light you cannot really see, because this one kind of makes like a white glow. This highlighter is, you can apply it the way that it's very natural and like barely there if you like more natural highlight, but if you like more like striking, more visible highlighting, you can also apply it in a way that it's visible. Even now I can definitely see how it glows. I wouldn't say in a purple way, maybe like purplish blue way. And actually often when I'm in the university and I'm like walking past some mirror, I see my highlight and it's visible. Like, I can definitely see it because I'm building it up, because I typically like visible highlighting. And I like that the product is so versatile that you can build it up, make it, of course you cannot make it extremely glowy, like this kind of editorial glow. No, this will not work this way. Yes, my product looks used, very well used. I was picking it up with a brush. I'm targeting, with a small brush, I'm targeting this area when I'm applying on my eyes, so you can see a dip there. I have already a little bit on my finger, but let's swatch. Oh, look how it looks. I'm not sure how to even show it in a nicer way. It's so beautiful. The only thing is that it's bulky, so I will probably not travel with it. You see how bulky the packaging is. This is my everyday highlight. I know that purple highlighter is not for everyone, but they have so many colors. If you want something more natural, they probably have it. And another highlighter that I said is the best one is this Loomer highlighter. But here I need to clarify that it's the best for me. I already know how to use it. I have my specific way I'm using it, and I really love the glow. I really love what this highlighter does on the skin. The shimmery particles here are so thin. It gives you such a beautiful, amazing, just I cannot. If the effect of this highlighter would not be so impactful to me, I would definitely put it in the maybe category. But I like the effect so much that I don't mind that I need a specific way, like specific technique to use it. I mentioned how I'm using it in my previous video where we tried new OliveYoung products with you, so if you want to check it, please see that video. I will just mention that this product is not for beginners. If you're a beginner in makeup or you're using only like simple products, you want something that just works, no, this highlighter is not for you. Take the fwee highlighter. It requires some understanding on how to use it or some kind of method of using it. Let me show it to you. Absolutely beautiful, this kind of gel. I have swatches that are made in like better conditions for the swatching, but you don't need a lot. Lovely, absolutely lovely shine, amazing effect. Oh, but not for everyone. Let's talk eyes, and we have two lip products, and this is it. For the eyes, I have two Judy Doll products. I collaborated with Judy Doll in January. I have a video. They have sent me some of their products in exchange for review, and I tested them and I let you know what products I didn't like and what products I liked. And these two are in the best category, and they're so popular. I think that you know these products already. This is their Slim Liquid Eyeliner in the shade 08. It's really thin like this. Unfortunately, I think that I've almost used it up already, but I will definitely repurchase because it's a good eyeliner. I also use it to draw lower lashes. I use it to create the imitation of hairs in my brows. Like, this is a multi-purpose product for me that really works. And their mascara. This is a curling iron mascara in the shade 02 Brown. When it comes to curling mascaras, honestly, I never believe in this claim, like curling mascara, because how can mascara curl? And I always use a small curler, so I cannot really check it and I don't believe it. Yeah, this is that mascara that was like strange looking. The one that doesn't have a regular looking brush, but it works amazingly. You can build it up, it never smudges, it's long lasting. It's like you apply it and it just dries on your eyelashes, and that's it. And you can wear it for as long as you want. I wore it for 10 hours, for 12 hours. I didn't have any problems. I saw people saying that they don't know how to wash it off. I don't have any problem washing it off. I just use more cleansing oil on my eyes and I gently massage them for some time, for like 3 minutes, especially if I apply a lot of layers of this and they're perfectly clean. The eyelashes are perfectly clean with no mascara whatsoever, so I don't have any problem. I'm not using any eye makeup removers, no micellar water. I don't have any problem. I wish they had more colors to their mascara. I wish they had something for something lighter, something for ginger haired people. What can be not good about it? Maybe the fact that the wand is a little bit long. Maybe this fact. Let's continue with lip products. Again, I have something from Judy Doll, but that's because they have sent me some cosmetics and I tried it. So what can I do about it? We have these two products. I didn't realize that they're very similar actually. Both of them we tried on the video, one in Judy Doll video, another one is in trying new OliveYoung products video. This one is Dinto Frozen Lip Jelly. This one is Judy Doll, should be some kind of glazed lip essence. There is no name. Oh no, there is, but it's in Chinese. So both of these products have a metal applicator, and this is something I discovered. I tried it for the first time and I loved it. I realized that I love metal applicators. First of all, yeah, much more hygienic, you can say so. Yeah, they're different, but they're both easy to use. They're cooling, so I think in the summer it will be amazing. They have very similar texture. They feel like lip essence. This is Judy Doll. I don't know, maybe Judy Doll is a little bit thinner. I didn't notice, but maybe it's thinner, like based on what I see. You can definitely see that it's similar. They're like lip essences. They don't feel oily. They feel a little bit thicker on the lips. I don't mind it. And yeah, they give you a really smooth and nice effect on the lips. I would just say that Dinto one is easier to apply because the applicator is just bigger compared to Judy Doll. And the Dinto one has like more caring properties. The Judy Doll one, it looks beautiful on your lips, but it's not lip care, I would say. Also, Judy Doll doesn't have any like plumping properties. There's nothing minty, nothing hot. It's not plumping, it's not cooling, nothing like that. It's just a lip essence. Does it smell like anything? I don't feel the smell. And the Dinto one, it's really cooling. It feels like a minty chewing gum, and it smells like a raspberry minty chewing gum, and you will feel the cooling in the formula. I mean, not because of the metal applicator. I'm just sharing with you the differences between these two products because I don't want you to think that these two are nice and then you think that they are the same when actually they're not. Alright, these are all the best products. I'm looking so happy because I like knowing that I found some good products for myself that I'm using with joy. Next up, we have the products that are in the maybe pile. These concealers we tried with you in the trying new OliveYoung products video. This one is a new Pore Easy Blending Concealer. I shared my extensive thoughts and experience there, so if you want to check more detailed review, you can check that video out. At the moment, I will just say that, yeah, still my opinion is the same, that I don't really need this product. I managed to find a way how to use this vanilla one when I'm applying a BB cream with like less coverage, and I have just some particular places where I want more coverage. I apply this concealer. And the corrector one I already mentioned in the previous video that this is only for some special ideas. Next up, we have two other Judy Doll products that didn't make it to the best products pile. Let's start with the product I'm more sad about, because on the video where I tried Judy Doll, I tried this blush and I was absolutely blown away how beautiful it is, how buildable it is, what kind of color it gives me, like a true frosty pink color. I was so amazed. And yes, the product is very low pigmented, very lightly pigmented, but I was happy that I can build it up so well. You see almost nothing, but I was happy that I can build it up so well. And on that video you can see that I did it, that I built it up. And since then I was using it every day for like, I don't know for how long, maybe for 2 weeks. I was using it every day, I was using a lot. As you can see, the well-defined flower before is now almost non-existent. I really like that it's not powdery, it's like so beautiful frosty pink, and it's exactly like this on my cheeks. So I started to see, and first like I couldn't understand what is it, but on one day I saw that my pores, I have big pores, let's start with that, I have big pores, and on one day I saw that my pores are really well defined, like you can see like big pores. I'm wearing foundation, I'm wearing concealer, I'm wearing blurring powder, and you can see my big pores. And I thought, that is so strange. Like, yes, I do have big pores, but typically I never use primers. I just somehow manage to make them not visible with makeup. And then next day I noticed it again. Everything was fine with my makeup when I was doing it. I saw like completely smooth skin here. But then during the day I noticed again that I have big pores. And I was thinking, what is happening? What is happening? And then I bought myself a pore blurring primer from Catrice and I used it, and again everything was fine, everything was blurred, and I was sitting and thinking what I was doing. What did I apply that my pores have become so visible? I'm like sitting at my table doing my makeup for the university, and I'm sitting and I'm thinking, what have I done? What am I using? What have I done? And I look at this blush and I realize, maybe it was it. And then for several days I was trying to do my makeup in exactly the same way but without this, and it was good again with my pores. So this is how I found out that if you layer it a lot, it will just, I don't know, it takes off, removes the foundation. I don't know what exactly it does, but somehow my pores are really visible, like these dots. And of course I don't like it. It looks really strange. Like my whole face is like even and more or less smooth. Not super smooth, but it looks natural. And only on the places where I have this blush, I have like a lot of dots. I understand that I was applying a lot because I wanted to build up this frosty pink color. I really want to build it up. So this has disappointed me a little bit, that I actually cannot use a lot of it. I need to experiment, of course, like how much is too much, but when it gets so specific, the product will not go in the best category. Later on, I got this lilybyred blush, and I know they do not look similar here, but I feel like they look pretty similar on the swatch. Maybe this one is more saturated as a color, but I feel like they're looking pretty close. So now I'm applying lilybyred blush and I'm fixing it with this as a powder. This is actually a product that made me doubt in doing first impressions, and then I did try on haul, OliveYoung try on haul, and then I finally decided that I will not do first impressions anymore, because first impression is, this is not a valid review, not a valid opinion, so I preferred not to do first impressions anymore. And this highlighter, the only reason why it is not in the best category is because I'm not using it as a highlighter. On the website they write that it's like for highlighting and for the eyes. I do not prefer this kind of highlighter. The shimmer here is too big and you can clearly see like separated visible shimmer parts. I try to use it as a highlighter. I just don't like it. It's not my style. I like when the shimmers are as small as possible to give this kind of look, this kind of shine. Or maybe like a mix of bigger shimmer and smaller particles. But to me this is an eye product, and for the eyes it's really good. It's not extraordinary, super impactful, but it's a very natural shine that I use every day. And also with a brush, it's not so nice with a brush. It's not really picking up with a brush. With a finger, yes, works amazingly. With a finger, yes. Let me see what finger can I use. Okay, let's use this one. Even here you can see that it has a transparent base and bigger particles. It's hard to make a swatch like this. I think that you can definitely see like that the shimmer is not as thin as I like it to be in a highlighter. Let's start with not Korean, not Chinese makeup. It's a very affordable brand, Catrice. I have recently bought this soft peony eyeshadow palette. This one was only like €6, so I'm not mad about it. I bought, of course, for the color story, we have only 2 matte colors. No, maybe 3. 3 matte colors, 3 satins, and what is this? 4 satins, and 1 shimmer, I presume. On the swatches, it's okay, like the pigmentation is quite nice. Oh no, sorry. So nothing is wrong with the pigmentation. It's just that it's not lasting. Like I made some makeups with it. I went out and it disappeared in like 3 hours, which I'm not wearing makeup for only 3-4 hours. I'm wearing makeup for like 8 hours for sure. I'm using it for like makeups that I do for a video. I don't need to be in this makeup for a long time. Sometimes I use satins under my eyes to hide my dark circles. This one is working well for that. To use a palette only for one shade is kind of removing the purpose of the palette, right? So yeah, only because they're not lasting. I hate non-lasting things. I'm not the one who is wearing makeup for like 3 hours. And another thing from Catrice, I bought it just recently, but I think when it comes to liners, I can see immediately if I like them or not. This one is a metallic eyeliner from their collaboration with Finding Dory. And the color is beautiful, like look how blue it is. It fixes so quickly, it dries so quickly that I don't have time to draw some interesting graphic. I just have to draw really fast, otherwise everything just fixes itself. It dries down and that's it. It's unmovable, unfixable. I don't know. It's for someone who can draw something in like literally 2 seconds on their eyes and that's it. Another thing is this eyebrow product. A really strange one. There is no name, nothing. This is like a colored eyebrow gel, and the color is actually amazing. Like the color is very close to the color of my hair. But this brush, they decided on this brush. It's very uncomfortable for my brows. At least I have very small, almost non-existent brows, and it's so easy to overdo it with this. Like I just recently overdid it accidentally and I applied too much and my brows were looking too dark, and I don't like the brows that are too dark. It creates too much contrast on my face, so I typically reapply it on another brush, and I'm trying to be really careful with it, but it's so easy to mess up that I just never bother to use it. And the last product for today is a lip tint, this one. I don't hate it, like it actually has some nice effect on the lips. It's so obviously a gimmicky product. It's so obviously a product for the packaging with very little efforts put into it for like more beautiful colors, for better representation of the color. The packaging feels cheap, just like cheap plastic. I'm sure it wasn't expensive to make it. This little really short applicator. Let's see the color in comparison with an official swatch. On the swatches, it looks much more purple, much more muted. Here, it's obviously much more raspberry pink. The packaging doesn't feel nice to use. I'm not inspired by this product at all. The reason it's not in I hate these products video is because the formula is actually okay, like everything is okay with the product. The formula is not bad. It makes your lips beautiful, it makes them even. Something similar to this effect, but there's more color here, it's more pigmented. Yeah, I don't hate it, but I feel really uninspired by this. I don't have the desire to use it. I forgot to mention that, yeah, it does tint your lips quite well. You see, when I'm applying it, this thing easily touches my lips, which makes the process messier. It's, look what's happening. I mean, of course, it doesn't look as it is on the swatches because the lips on the swatches look like they don't have texture at all. Alright, this is going to be it. Tell me about the products that you liked and the products you disliked this winter. I really like reading the comments, participating in the conversation. I almost always reply to the comments, so feel free to write them. If you like this video, please support it by liking it. If you want to see more content, of course, consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!